Hi, Dick Hardy here. Thanks for taking time to watch this video blog today. I'm really glad you joined me. I want to talk to you today about something that just happened in the sports world here in the last couple of days. Sunday night, you'll remember the World Series was in New York City, and the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals were playing in Game 5. The Royals were up 3-1. And in that game, there was a pitcher for the Mets by the name of Matt Harvey, who absolutely was smoking it. I mean, this guy was on. He was throwing strikes. He was making life miserable for the Royals. And it got in all the way. He pitched all the way through the 8th inning, and the score was 2-0. The Mets were up. And if you watch that game, you'll remember what happened in the dugout when Matt Harvey was told that the manager, Terry Collins, was going to pull him and put a relief pitcher in to run the last 3 outs in the 9th inning. And Matt Harvey was not happy. I mean, he was on a roll. Now, he'd thrown by this point almost 100 pitches, or maybe been right at 100 pitches, which is pretty much the end of when a major league pitcher can still have good stuff. But he was not happy, and he went to the manager and he argued his case to be left in the game. Now, the manager, in his gut, felt like he needed to pull him, but all the emotions surrounding the game, the crowd was all roaring for Matt Harvey. And when that happened, the manager capitulated and said, okay, we'll go ahead and put you back in. So the start of the 9th inning, they're up 2-0. They put Matt Harvey back in. And if you'll remember, Harvey went charging out to the mound, and the energy was flowing, the emotion was there, and he walked the first batter. So now they've got a runner on base, and the manager has a decision to make. While the crowd still wants Matt Harvey, his gut is becoming more and more real that he needs to pull him. He doesn't, and eventually a run was scored, and then he pulled him, and then the rest is history as the Royals tied it up, went into extra innings, and won the game 7-2. Now, why do I tell you this story? I tell it to you, and I give it to myself as a point of acknowledging as a leader, whether you're a senior pastor, a volunteer, a board member, a lay person in the church, you're leading a ministry, and you've got to make a decision. And you've prayed, and God has given you something inside that you know is right, but it runs against the conventional wisdom or the emotion or the feeling of people around you, and but you know it's right. But when you feel that all around you, you say, well, am I making a right decision? Am I not? And we're all human. We second guess ourselves. And the reality is there are times in your ministry where you've got to make a call. And it may not be a popular call, but you know that you know that you know that you know that it's the right call. You've prayed, you've laid it before the Lord, you've sought counsel, but you know it's right. And I'm encouraging you today, when you make decisions, when you're facing decisions like this, stick to your guns. Know that you're right. Know that the Lord has placed it in your heart, and you move forward with a sense of confidence that God is guiding your steps. And when you do that, you're going to see great things happen in your ministry. Don't capitulate when the emotion of everything around you says, oh, do this or do that. Be confident that you're walking exactly as the Lord creates the steps for you. I hope this has been helpful for you in your leadership. If you're watching this any place other than thehardygroup.org, head on over there. It's where we've got all the resources and things available to you. It really is our privilege to be able to provide these for you on a regular basis. Thanks for taking time to be with me today. Make it a great one, and be blessed.